Hi there, welcome back. We are about to fight Cthulhu. He just woke up due to a rather alarming increase in the Innsmouth horror Deep Ones Rising track. Wow, I knew this was a dangerous track. I didn't really consider how fast this thing could fill up though. In retrospect, I guess I should have noted that we had monsters here, monsters here. We had two monsters here. All they needed to do was move in. I think I read the imminency of the danger on the board poorly during those last couple of turns. Especially two monsters on here. That really should have been throwing alarm bells at my face. But I didn't really pick up on it. But yeah, the Mythos card that we popped, this virulent disease, it was not friendly to us. Every monster moved. They went into the vortices here, and yeah, essentially we have an early awakening of the Great Old One, which is a shame as we were doing quite well with our Elder Signs. We'd already achieved 3, we needed 2 more. I was getting perhaps a little bit cocky and thinking, I've got this one in the bag. My goal was maybe next turn, in a turn or two, I will send somebody over to start tidying up Innsmouth board. Uh, I didn't get on that nearly fast enough. Point being, we are now in an epic battle. This is the first time I've actually fought a Great Old One. I've just taken a quick look at the Arkham Horror Wiki just to refresh my understanding of how it works. I never touched on this before. We are going to be using the, are they called Epic Battle System or Final Battle System? I'm not sure. It's from the Kingsport expansion. We have a deck here of 16 cards. There are, I believe, 8 green cards and 8 red cards. I built this deck before we started the game. The 8 red cards are at the bottom. They're all shuffled, but they are at the bottom. And then the 8 green cards are shuffled and placed on top. And as we go through combat, we will be taking these off one by one. There are also 2 special cards for Cthulhu here. 3 special cards, I believe. I don't know what these do, but my understanding is that these cards, this deck, will tell us when we need to use them. We're going to be using these as the main thing, and some of these cards might tell us to draw a special Cthulhu deck. Cthulhu's attacks, it has physical resistance. That's very annoying. And when a Cthulhu attacks, we are going to roll a dice, and each investigator must lose a total of that many clue tokens, stamina, and/or sanity, or be devoured and eliminated from the game. Any weapon that we use when we are attacking Cthulhu is a one-use piece of equipment. We have to throw it away after we are finished. When the Old One awakens, anybody who is currently lost in time and space, hello, Daryl Simmons, is dead. Daryl, goodbye. Now, the way Tabletop Simulator works is you can't actually drop them off the board. It's just going to keep dropping here. But Daryl's dead. Daryl is out. Everything that Daryl has is gone. We can ignore Daryl. He is a casualty. We can... I don't think we need the pieces. I mean, essentially all we need... Let's unlock this board. Let's pick it up. Let's throw it over there. We don't need it. We don't need any of this stuff anymore. Whoops. Pick it all up. Throw it over there. We don't need these. They're all locked, actually. So let's make some space. We want, then... We can... Nope, that's the wrong... Why is... I'm pressing the minus key on my... Oh, I know what the problem is. Apologies. My computer keyboard, as far as the operating system is concerned, is set to Swedish down here. But I'm actually using an English keyboard. Long story. Let's switch back to English, and then I should be able to use the minus key. Yes. So we want to keep these in a similar order. I don't think I'm... Oh my god. Well, that was something. Let's hit this button. Again, not super great. Let's hit this button again. Yeah, I don't think I actually... No, I do. I want these to be... We'll do it this way, rather than resizing it. Let's... because we need to be using their skill tokens and whatnot. But yeah, all this is... We don't need it. We just want you to get out of the way. Let's bring Mandy over here also. We don't need the Mythos deck. We do need the Doom track, because that is essentially the big bad monster's health. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit fiddly, but we'll just have to go through how we're doing. So, first things first, we have an upkeep phase. The first turn was actually Daryl. Daryl is dead. So we're going to pass that over to Patrice. We're going to do combat checks, and we need to be getting multiples of 4. Every multiple of 4 successes that we have constitutes 1 wound, and we will reduce this token. So we need to get 6 multiples of 4 successes before each of these perishes. None of this is important. Let's bump up fight, I assume. Bump up fight. And bump up fight. Did I move that? Was that here, or I don't know whether... Ow. Balls. I'm not actually 100% sure whether that was here or here. I think it was here. I'm going to assume it is. We're going to lose anyway, so I don't actually feel like I'm being too bad at this. This is going to be a loss, no doubt about it. However, let's remain positive. And we can actually swap items if we wish to. So, it is only weapons which get removed. So if a weapon is used, we have to discard it. However, spells should be fine. Casting modifier -1, sanity cost 1. Magical spell. It's +6. That's pretty good. We don't need that. Exhaust instead of spending a sanity. Okay, that's very useful actually. So we have a casting modifier of 1 on her, but we do want to have, in that case, yeah. So let's bring that down 1, and let's bump that up 1. That seems better. Joe, you have just got items, items, items. But you do have a lot of physical items. They are all weapons. We do get to heal. We have an upkeep, so you can heal. So let's bump your sanity up by 1. Yeah, you can just keep those items. Mandy, do you have anything to fight with? Yes, you do. You actually do. We can still use this to reroll skill checks. That's good. And you have a not great combat check. But sure. Right then, that's my upkeep. So we are going to do combat for... No, that's not how it works. Because we're using this. So we've done our upkeep, and now we need to pull one of these. Ancient one attacks. The Ancient One attacks as normal. So the Ancient One attacks first, and then we attack, which is contrary to the base game rules. Normally we would attack first and then the Ancient One would attack. So the Ancient One is going to attack us using its special rules. And then we attack, catching their breath. Investigators each regain 2 points of sanity and or stamina, split however they like before attacking. Okay, that's good. That's not a bad start. So, we're going to roll a dice. And it is a 2. And each investigator has to lose that many clues, stamina, or sanity. So, Patrice, what do we have here? We have 6 clue tokens and full sanity and stamina. I am just going to have to go for a quick kill. So you're going to lose 1 sanity and 1 stamina, and then you can get this back using the special rules. Joe, similarly, you're going to do the same thing. That seems like the way to do this. We are going to lose 2 and regain 2. So that was the monster's attack. What is this -5? What does that mean? Is that a combat modifier? That's a combat modifier, isn't it? Oh crap. It is. I'm pretty sure that is a combat modifier. I was just quickly reading through the epic battle, through the rules for this. So if you want to read that, you can pause and take a look. Old one, fighting an old one. I thought it would have a breakdown of a great old one card. I guess not. Let's... Ancient One sheet, yes. So, number 2. This number here is the combat rating. This is the Ancient One's combat rating. Yep, so it is a combat modifier, a -5. Ah, crap. I didn't even realize that. That's gonna... I think that essentially eliminates Mandy from even... No, she has a... Her spell gives her 3, and she can have a fight of 3. So she can still get a success. Okay, so it's our combat. First of all, let's bump our selves back up. Oops. I probably should have, in the break, set the board up, but too late now. Right then. Patrice, how is your combat going to work? You are going to cast Shriveling. The sanity cost is going to be offset by this, so we have to make a spellcasting check with a -1 modifier. You have a law of 4, so we have to use 3 dice. I hadn't considered that. Yeah, we do need... Did I just put the... Yeah, I did. I just put the entire board inside one of the bags. 3 dice. Is that... Yes, that is an extra dice. So this is our spellcasting check. We have a success. So we successfully cast the spell. We can now make a combat roll with +6. We have a fight of 3, so we have 9, -5, 4 dice. We have 1 success. I'm going to spend a clue and re-roll these 3. Okay. And I'm going to leave it at that. So they are Patrice's dice. We have 3 successes there. Joe, how do we do combat for you? we have a fight of 5. We know Cthulhu is physically resistant. So let's use the fetch stick first. Plus 7 from the fetch stick, but it is a weapon. So we have to discard it. So we have a fight of 5 plus 7. How many dice is this? That is 4, 8, 10. We need one more. 12 dice. Oh, that wasn't a roll. That was me going, oh, I forgot something. We need to take away 5 of these, don't we? We remove 5. See what we get. Oh god, oh god. That is a bad roll. Bad roll. I will take this success. Then I'm going to spend a clue to re-roll. Because of Joe's special ability, I get an extra dice when I use a clue. That is pretty bad. I will spend another clue. And I'm going to spend one of Patrice's clues. Okay. So again, we want multiples of 4. Anything lower than a multiple of 4 is wasted. So there's 4. There's another one. And Mandy's combat check is going to be quite poor. She's only going to be rolling, I think, 1 dice. So with that in mind, can I even get... I don't think I can. I think I need to just leave it like this. Yeah, we're going to leave it like that. And then Mandy, because Mandy can't even... Mandy, we have 4 here. We have, I think we had 9 in total, but Mandy cannot achieve 3 successes given her spell that she has and the combat modifier. So we're not going to bother. We're just going to take that as 2 damage. And then we go back to upkeep. Again for Patrice, I'm now going to pop this back up to there and maximize your fight. Jo is going to stay where she is. That's all fine. I think I'm going to give this lucky cigarette case to Jo. Yeah. And we're going to pull another card. Investigators attack first. Each investigator that does not score at least 1 success on their combat check is devoured. Okay, so... Okay, Mandy. Ancient one attacks. Ancient one attacks as normal. We need to pass this to... So it was on Patrice, it's now on Jo. Jo goes first, attacking as normal. What are we going to use? Let's... uses pistols. Uses kerosene, so that's 8. But physically resistant, so it's only 4. We have 9. So we're rolling 4 dice. Wow, pretty good. So we're going to keep these, obviously. And let us... We're going to spend a clue. Add a dice. I'm going to re-roll. That's bad. We're going to use the cigarette case. He's going to have a quick smoke. And we're going to re-roll. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Bad. We're going to use Mandy's ability. Okay. That's one success at least. Mandy will... try to cast Wither. She has a law of 3. Why didn't I bump that up? I should have bumped that up to 4. There's no reason not to. So she's going to cast Wither, we hope, with 4 dice. No, she's going to fail. And she does not have any clues. And she does not have her ability. So she actually failed her combat check. Which, not combat check, she failed her spell check, so she cannot cast this. Which means she does not get 3 to combat. Which means she only has a fight of 3. Which means that is eliminated by the -5, and she isn't going to attack this turn. She isn't going to get any successes, and she's going to get eaten and devoured. Patrice, bring it. Again, we can ignore the sanity cost. Oh, we had an upkeep actually, and you... No, the healing stone gets discarded if the Ancient One awakens. We do not get to heal ourselves. -1 casting modifier. Law 5, so we roll 4 dice to cast this spell. We get successes. So what does it actually give us? Again, it is +6, and she has a fight of 4. She has 10 fight, and -5 leaves us with 5 dice. Can I get this without getting that card? No. Go away. Okay, there's 2 successes. We really want to be getting another 2 successes so that we can get 2 points of damage this turn. Yeah, fine. So that was a reroll, so that uses up one of my clues. But we have got 4 and 4. That is another 2 points of damage. And then, according to this card, the Ancient One attacks as normal. We roll a dice. We get a 1. But the other special rule also there is, yeah. Mandy, bye. You're dead. We have to remove 1 clue, or 1 stamina, or 1 sanity. You're going to lose a stamina, and you're going to lose a stamina. We could do this. We could do this. I shouldn't say that. Oh wait, no, upkeep first. Is there anything we want to do in upkeep? I don't think there's anything we can do in upkeep. I'm not going to adjust. I've got these where I need them to be. I don't know what weapons you have left. You're fast running out of things that you can actually use. Yeah, this might be... Oh no, we have this also. This weapon ignores physical resistance and endless special abilities. Discard it. That's the game winner right there. Okay, so we just have to hope nothing terrible happens here. Nope, wrong button. Ancient One attacks as normal. So let's just do that before I even read the second part. Ancient One is going to attack as normal. Ooh, I'm getting really lucky with these. That's a 2. Oh, golly. Lose stamina. You can lose 1 of each. Investigator's attack. Energy Surge. The sanity cost of all spells this round is 0. So that doesn't affect us. So it's just a regular fight. This would have passed back over here. So it is Patrice that goes first. She makes that 4 dice casting check. See if she can use her weapon. We have a success. So she did. Fight of 4. The spell gives her 6, so it's 5 dice. We're just going to throw clue tokens at this now, I guess. That's pretty good. We had 3, so that's a success. That was a success. That was a success. And we are going to use a clue to reroll these. Oh my golly gosh. That is 5 successes with 1 clue used. And then Joe, my friend, you have a fight of 5. We're going to use this petrifying solution to give us 8 more. It ignores physical resistance. So we have 13. Minus 5, we have 8 dice to play with. Let's pop you over there. So we need 3 successes to give us our 8 for 2 points of damage. Yatta! We actually killed a great old one. So that is, what, 9 damage, something? Boop, boop. Bye-bye, Cthulhu. I did check up on Cthulhu. He was a... he's not a Lovecraft monster. I knew that anyway. I would have known. I've read enough Lovecraft to know that he's not part of that. But just a quick Google. It did bring me to the name. What was the chap's name? Derleth. Was it Derleth? I think Wilbur Derleth, August Derleth. Which is I don't know August Derleth, but it's one of those names where when I read it, I was like, yeah, I've seen that name before. I think he is. If I was bigger into Lovecraft and the Cthulhu mythos, etc., I'm certain I would know the name. Because yeah, it's a name that I've seen pop up quite a lot. But yeah, Cthulhu was a invention of this Derleth fellow. A big fiery ball of fire, which had issues with the elder gods, elder ones. I'm not sure. Go to Wikipedia and Google Cthulhu and find out about it. We actually won through a epic final battle. That's cool. I enjoyed that. Whoops-a-daisy. So yeah, some of these, I believe, these ones, these sinister plots. So when you draw one of these sinister plot cards, you take one from the specific Cthulhu deck, and they are, yeah, they're just thematically appropriate for the monster itself. I hope you enjoyed watching that. We got there. It was a short game, I think. I think this track just accelerated and caught me completely off guard. But because it accelerated so early in the game, perhaps, the Doom track wasn't actually that high. We only had to do 6 points of damage, which isn't to diminish the efforts of these two especially. They did really well. We had enough weapons to keep throwing away, and Daryl died very quickly. Mandy succumbed when she couldn't get her spell off. But yeah, that was fun. I may do more of these, or I may look into doing other solo games available on TTS. Yeah, again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And take care. Bye bye.